What's up everybody, it's Andy here from Secrets to Trading 101, and in today's video we're going to be talking about Imxrarity.tools. Now there's a few of these IMX Rarity websites knocking about and we will do videos on each one, but if you're following this from the playlist and the video series, or if you just found this video while searching in YouTube, this is day 5, part of a video series where we're talking about how to buy and sell and flip NFTs for no gas fees using Immutable X. So IMX Rarity I use when I'm trying to find the rarity of NFTs in order to buy low from the floor and flip them for a higher price. So those of you who've watched all the videos, if you haven't, there are links in the description for the videos below. Go back and watch them videos or go and watch the playlist and this will all make sense. Now this can be a standalone video for IMX Rarity, but it also will cover you the step-by-step guides and the process I use when I'm trying to get into NFTs and when I'm trying to flip for zero gas fees. Okay, so now IMX Rarity is one of the sites I use, but it's limited at the moment to the amount of collections that it's showing. Now new collections can be added, but this site is quite new. You can see this is just the collections. You've got Bad Grandpa, Bad Grandma, Grandpa, Moonshot Garage Project, IMX Punks, and a few others. Right, so if we use the Bad Grandma one as an example, right, it will show the rarity here. If we were to find these on Immutable X, again we talked about this in previous videos, we can scroll down and find it here, or we can type it into the search and find it that way. Now what you can see here, obviously you can see it's all listed by newest first. So these are listed for newest first. The floor price on these is rock bottom at the moment. I've turned around and said if you've got a grandma that's got an apron on or a VR headset, then you will earn more cookies, which is the passive income token. And then for the grandpas, if you've got a grandpa with a drone, then you'll earn more cookies as well. So if you see any of these for low, or the ones with an apron, if I find an apron one for you, like these ones here, you can see 5 ETH, 0.09, then they are worth getting, but not yet, obviously when they bring out the utility for Immutable X. But you can see here, we can see the background and we can see all the different traits, but no percentage. So we can't work out the rarity at the moment with Immutable X. Frustrating. I hope the guys sort this out, because this site was very early in Immutable X. And guys, if you've not seen the news, I'm part of Immutable as well. Immutable has now done the 2-layer integration with Immutable X. So we're going to have 1 million+ people who are using Immutable coming over to Immutable X as well within the next few days. And they're talking about the integration with OpenSea. So if you haven't got into Immutable X yet, get into Immutable X, because there will be a lot of volume coming into this over the next few months. So say we were going to look at buying one of these Bad Grandmas, right? I'd look at it here. I can see newly listed. I can come here and I can go to price low to high. I can see it's at the floor, really. But I don't know what's rare. I don't know what's what. I don't know enough about the project. Okay, so then obviously, if you go back to day 1, we break through this in a half-an-hour video. But then what I'd do is I'd use a Mutascan. And a Mutascan scans the blockchain, scans to see what the uploads are. So they're not in the top 10 over the last 7-day, 30-day, or 90-day. So then what I could do here, if I knew the contract address, I'd type the contract address in, or I'd just type in the name. It comes up, I can just click enter. Then shows me the volume over time, shows you how many were minted, total number of trades, average price, and the current floor price, which is shocking, right? So then you can see how often the sales are going. So you can see it's getting a couple of sales, but if we work it out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 sales in a day. And you can see that some of these, in fact, there's less because some of these are transfers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 trades a day. Okay, so 5 trades per day. So if you were looking to flip, you may have to wait quite a while to flip it. And you can see that the ones that are being bought is for 0.021, 0.2121, 0.01. So if you got one of them, great. You could buy it for 0.018, sell it for 0.021 on the floor and make $10. It's not a lot, do you know what I mean? So this is where we want the volume coming into this program. But say I was looking for one of these to snipe, right, and to buy it. We could look on the Snoopy tools. Again, we've talked about this. Links in the description for the videos on this. This shows you the 24-hour. You can refresh this to see the 24-hour. You can go onto the hourly. So you can see one's got bought within the last hour. Within the last 24 hours, where we look, there's only been 5, which we counted. So it's like ranked all the way down the bottom here. That's how much money's come into the platform for that token in the last 24 hours. So obviously it is one of the bottom ones, but I'm just using this for example why it's on Imxrarity. Guys, Immutable Kongs, there is a review for that. It's currently on whitelist mint, and the time of this video, which is December 13th, will be public sale tonight. So you may want to get into this one. That's really good. Treasure Island land as well. That's one. It's the first metaverse land on IMX. So that's worth getting there, about 0.04 at floor. So anyway, we've got that. So what we could do here, we could find Bad Grandma. We could click here. And I'm taking you through my process. We can see the similar patterns. We can look at the activity. We can see there's the sales when it minted. It's kind of on the floor now. So they need to bring something out for it to start bouncing back up. A lot of these projects, the hype's died in this one. So it may not be a good example, but it allows you to show you from IMX Rarity. So then say what we could do here is we go to Immutable X. We can see this grandma here is not, if we just refresh it. So you see this one here, 857 is 0.02. So 857, what we could do here, we could just type in 857, and that shows us the rarity out of the 10,000. So it's ranked 7,704. What's this one? 5515. So let's have a look. 5515. So that's 5,000. What we're looking for is obviously in the top 1,000, top 2,000s, 3199. So that'd be a potential one. So you'd make a note of that. So you just do 3199 is ranked 3,342. Okay, so you're looking, what you're looking for is ones that you could flip. 6616, and I'll do this with another project as well in a minute. So there's 9,000 something. So this is the thing with Immutable X at the moment, because you can't see the rarity and you can't see the percentages of the traits. You'd be buying the floor, so you need another tool. It's easy on OpenSea. You can use Rarity Sniffer, you can use Rarity Sniper, you can use Rarity.tools. But with IMX and Immutable X, they don't have that functionality. So a lot of these websites are popping up now where they're providing the rarity and they're trying to work it out for you. So it gives you a more of a guesstimate of where you're at. So again, you just get rid of that here and it go back to normal. But that's it. It doesn't really show you much than that. So if you go back to collections, if we go to here, we can see they've got IMX Punks, Moonshot Garage Project. So if I go back to Mutascan, I can see IMX Punks is 9th. Right, what else have they got? So they've only really showing the one that the 9th. So I go to here, IMX Punks. I can see here again 10,000. That looks like it's found the floor and it's just fluctuating. Not much volume, trades. Again, really low price, similar to Bad Grandma. 2 hours. So these are transfers. So there's one sale. So that's how you see the difference, guys, as well. Is transfers between wallets. And then trade would be a sale. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there's about 20. If you look here, I can see someone's flipped one there, see? So they bought it for 0.18, sold it for 0.21. See the numbers? So that's what you're looking for. It's just people flipping because there's zero gas fees. It's still profit. So anything that you make profit is still profit that you never had. You can use that for other NFTs. So if we looked at IMX Punks, this is IMX Flow. We're going to be talking about that tomorrow. But if we looked at IMX Punks back on here, you can see there's the rarity. So again, I'd find IMX Punks on here. So we can scroll down through it. Or what we can do is we can just search the collections IMX Punks and find it that way. So again, this shows newly listed and I'm seeing that the prices, but I know the floor is 0.019. So then what I'd do here, I'd come to here, I'd look at low to high. So you can see the floor at the moment, 0.20. So you can see the floor is quite solid. Do you know what I mean? There's not much money to flip in the floor. You know what I mean? You can see it's a case of $10. So say you wanted to get this one here, 7472. Obviously, you come to Imxrarity, 7472. You can see that's 5,801, and that is out of the 10. What is it out of? It's out of 10,000. 7474. 7474. See, so a lot of these are the higher ones, right? What else we got? 7478. Yeah, let's see if we can find another one. 2802. So there you go. So you do have to put the time into this, guys. You will find these on 2807. And it's just a case of finding them. But what we're going to do in another video that we're launching later today, I'm going to be going through IMX Flow. In my opinion, IMX Flow is the better website at the moment because it takes a lot of all these different websites and puts it into one. It allows us to quickly look through that. No disrespect to Imxrarity.tools. I think it's good. There's just not enough collections on it yet. Like I said, it's very early days for IMX and Immutable X. They have just done the integration with Immutable. They're in the middle of doing integration with OpenSea. They're working on an ECR20 token integration so that you've got the staking facility within Ethereum. So guys, do not sleep on Immutable X. If you haven't already, watch the playlist series. The link is in the description. And like this video, comment, let us know where you guys are tuned in from. Let us know if you want to cover any other videos or anything else you want us to look at. Any up and coming NFT projects, we'll look at that for you. And subscribe to the channel, turn on bell notifications, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.